I know it's been a hot minute since I've played any Nancy Drew, but I I decided I probably should, being as it had been a hot minute since I had played Nancy Drew. And so I decided I was going to I also have some stuff that I've laid out since then and that kind of thing, so it's been interesting to say the least. But I have everything sorted and I have everything where it should be ready to go. So I will say I went ahead and got everything taken care of so that when we get into this, I know the puzzle that we were stuck on when we left, I'll be able to finish because it involved learning about sheet music and that kind of stuff. So I took care of that away from stream and away from the camera because it was going to take some time. So now I have it written out. So if you see me looking down, I have a notepad that I am keeping track of all sorts of stuff. So if you hear me scribbling or anything like that, it's on there. And also if you hear a tearing, it's just that I have to get a new page. So it's not that I'm frustrated with the game or anything, although sometimes I get frustrated. I will also say I start all my streams and videos involving the Nancy Drew stuff this way. I do not want you guys to help me unless I ask for it. I would rather try to solve the puzzles on my own than have everyone just yelling stuff at me in chat, because it pops up on the side and this is a casual enough game that I can most of the time just look over instantly as soon as I get a new chat in there. So I'd rather you guys, like, if you want to talk to me, that's fine. I'm not against you chatting. But I would rather, if you know how to solve a puzzle or something, hold on to it. And if I need help, I will ask. So that way, I don't want to, like, turn away people who could help me with the puzzle. I just want to make sure you all are aware that I want to try to get it first. And then if I need help, I'll ask. Second, I have not played through any of this game other than what I've played on stream. So if you all know how this game ends, don't say it in the comments or in the chat on stream, because that's rude. And you will probably at least get there's a command for it. I don't know which one it is, but there is a thing where I can basically silence you for a while without you having to, like, leave the channel. But if you continue to do it after that time, then you'll probably get banned, because if you're gonna spoil stuff for people, I don't want you around because you're not fun. And before anyone asks, yes, from where I took a drink earlier, I do have a Hamilton mug. So, I have some good chai today from Twinings. Twinings is awesome. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started into stuff now. I think I've covered everything. Let me... Whoop. There should be a thing there. There should absolutely be a thing there. Let me close out of the game and open it back up and see if it fixes. Hopefully. If it doesn't, I have no idea. Okay. There it is! Hey! Technical difficulties. But it's fine. We got it. We got it. Opening box with music. Here we go. Okay. So I have Nancy's written down, which if you Well, remember back to the previous time we played this. I know it's been about a month because I looked at the time on like when it said I last played this, and it was like June 12th. But this box that was in, let's see, her mom had a friend who is like a spy overseas in Scotland. I believe it's Scotland. Yes, Scotland. This is in her house, and it was hidden behind the fuse box. And so this has, I knew instantly this was going to be a music-based puzzle because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because that's as far as the musical scale goes. And if you remember, it is like every line is, for instance, E, G, B, D, F. And then the spaces are F, A, C, E. You can remember it because of the way that I do, at least, if you want, where there are mnemonics for it, where it's every good boy deserves fudge. And it goes up from the bottom to label it, and then face is the spaces. Again, up from the bottom. So we have that taken care of. So now we can put in Nancy's sheet music based on this. This was a song that our mom wrote, and there are parts in it for, I think she said parts in it for all of her loved ones, but specifically there is a part for Nancy. There's a part for Carson, which is our dad. There's a part for our mom, which is the Kate part. So for Nancy's part, the notes, which are the combinations, is E, F, G, G, F, E, F, E, D, E. Alright, so that is Nancy's. I'm curious if I could put in her mom's first. D, A, E, B, 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 B. Maybe not. We'll try this first. It's G, F, D, B, G, F, D, B, A. Okay, so there's Carson's, and now it's D, A, and E, B, 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 B.
The missing card. Need to get this one soaking and added to the rest.
Uh-huh. Here's the thing. We don't have the rest, Nancy. We kind of lost those. By the way, this is kind of our hub world. Oh, there's this man's.
All right.
Okay. I found a laser in my room. I figured you'd want it back. I got to thinking, who could have staged the break-in? Who was there to plant the laser and fake gunshots using
Squibs.
I don't care what they're called, Alec. You need to explain what you're doing and who you're working for.
Fair enough.
You took my playing cards. Why?
I found it. I was meaning to give it back to you.
Oh, you're a bad liar.
I'm a great liar when I want to be. Nancy, I'm sorry.
Who are you and what do you want?
If I tell you what I know, you'll be killed.
I don't need anyone to keep me safe.
All right. I'm only telling you this because I do believe you'll find out anyway. And I believe that you'll end up getting yourself killed by asking the wrong person the wrong question. Take this.
Okay. Use whatever means necessary to get the deck of cards from the Drew girl, then drop off in locker 36. Okay. Yes, forced to take drastic steps to save the life of my sister. Like fell. Private Eye in Glasgow. Time was warned that it was in my best interest to back away from the investigation. I did not. Officer's ransacked, torched. Following fire. My punishment had not yet begun. Please unable to turn over a single lead. I took the warning me seriously than nothing. I began to think that they had forgotten about me, but last month my home was broken into and the safe I used to store my personal contacts was compromised. The police investigated, but once again found no leads. Then last week I was contacted again. Grace Reed, my sister, was taken from her home and has not been seen since the 1st of this month. I've been told to cooperate and follow orders if I want to see her alive again. Her husband has been similarly instructed and has asked that I comply with these requests. Beyond that, he's not involved. I believe the group that has taken my sister is somehow related to the terrorist organization known as Revenant. If I find any proof of an imminent attack, I will forward it your way directly. I am being monitored and have little patience of getting a message directly to police. If I contact you further, please pass on what I tell you directly to the authorities. What I'm asking requires a large leap of faith on your part. Know this, if you're holding this letter, it means that the situation has gotten quite dire for myself and countless others, and you are the last line of defense against what could turn out to be the worst attack to occur in Glasgow's history. I will arrange a time to meet with one of your reporters on very little notice. Tell your people
I have to go.
bye.
Be safe.
Okay. Bye, Alec. Well, time to put the card in the vase, because that's what I know to do. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. We're on 7, I believe. Alrighty. Cool. The vase. Uh-huh.
There must be more cards somewhere.
Uh-huh. Oh, were the cards still in the box? Was I supposed to get into the specific box that I mentioned? It was 36, I think. Weren't it? 36? No. 36? Yes.
It's the cards.
Sweet. Can I put the cards together? No. Okay.
Still have to do that. Did
Found the
that.
missing ace.
Check.
Open the safe. Okay, so now all I gotta do is reveal the formula. Actually, I know a better, safer location. It will require one of our tickets. But we have 9, so we should be good. We're going to Loch Lomond to the cabin. I kind of hope this is where I'm supposed to be. If not, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This is gonna be the worst part, is that I gotta find the exact place it's wanting me to look at these cards, and I don't know. Is it just here? Well, it's not doing anything at the moment, so I guess we'll just... Well, there's a ticket burned, it's fine, though. I guess we'll head down to the secret base. Da 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 da.
Hey.
See you around.
Okay, bye.
Ah, Nancy, what's up?
See you around.
Bye. I accidentally clicked on you again. Do we just go out to the hotel room? It seems dangerous.
There's something hidden on these cards.
I had to reveal the cards again. Aha, I see. So this is just straight up a puzzle. Okay, this is doable. Can I rotate the pieces? I would assume I can rotate the pieces.
That's done.
Aha. Okay, so I can rotate the pieces by right-clicking. Good. I know certain pieces need to be faced certain ways. It's one of the two. It's either this or this. All those letters can be reversed both ways. I'm just going to go ahead and get the pieces straightened so that I know what I'm dealing with. Okay. It looks like it's OHs, so we'll flip it around like that. Or it's HOs, not OHs. Oh, there is an OH. I don't know. Okay, so this connects to that for sure. A piece of a green like that. The only one that's like that is this. Okay. And there. And nope, not there. Alright, let's go off of this. So that means this has to go here. And a partial green is there. It's not that one, it's this one. And then just the very, very tip of a color here. It's upside down. That's fine. That doesn't really seem to match up. This could really go in any orientation, being as there's no words on it. However, this is sideways. That connects to blue, that connects to red, so these two go together. Actually, these have to go down here. This goes over here. That goes down there.
This is the formula
There
for
we
the
go.
biological bomb agent my mom was hiding. I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Right.
Check.
Surely nothing's gonna go wrong now. Find a
Still
safe
have to do
place
that.
for the formula. Something's gonna go wrong. There we are.
Hey, my deck of cards. Give that back.
This isn't yours. It belongs to the government.
There we go.
You can't just come in and take whatever you want and... What's that?
Sit down if you don't want to wake up with a concussion.
Okay.
I haven't practiced. I'm not ready.
Life doesn't wait for you to be ready.
I keep screwing up.
Join a club. All right, let's try again. Come on, once
You
more.
won't let me check into the movie for the
I'm
cutscene.
never going to be as good as you.
No, you're going to be better.
Go home, Nancy Drew. Hide. Ned.
Just leave them! Run!
I'm sorry, what in the world is
Hey,
going on?
look who's up. I didn't want to wake you. You seemed so peaceful.
Where are we?
Dumpster.
I think this is a trash compactor. And it's compacting.
Sure. Why not?
You seem a little casual.
I spent the last 10 minutes trying to wake you up. Warm me out a little. You're gonna have some bruises. I undid one of the locks. Then my leg got trapped. You need to do the other lock.
Looks like the release is trapped behind the levers.
I
need to get it out. I think I can do this.
Not reassuring. All right, well, I'm gonna do my best to enjoy the time I have left. It'll be brief, painful, and full of garbage, but that's life, isn't it? And that's the metaphor I'm riding into the grave, the much smaller and flatter than average grave.
There's just no way I'm spending my last moments on Earth with you.
How do you think I feel? You're you,
What's your deal, huh? I just want to help.
and you're nothing but a problem. You can't help, Nancy. You're out of your league.
So?
So,
Yeah, so what if I am? I always am. You never stopped me before.
it's dark. Imagine I'm making a thoughtful face.
Got it. Let's get out of here.
Stop.
What are you going to do now?
Nothing. We, on the other hand, have our work cut out for ourselves.
What's next?
So, any bright ideas?
I've been tracking everyone else, but Ewan has taken my computer tap offline. Maybe it's time for me to go confront him.
Wait, no.
If you have any better ideas,
Go see what you can find out from Ewan.
great. I can use
Okay.
these to tap his computer again.
Let's go crack some skulls.
I don't do that.
Me either. Just let me say it.
Okay, go ahead.
Moment's gone.
We have a phone call. Or a message. Then from earlier came back and I need to stay on the move. Following a strong lead, stay alert. I'm looking out for you. Okay, so Moira's not
That's
at her
done.
house.
That's
I
done.
found a safe place for the
Still have to
formula,
do
I
that.
suppose. And we're off. So how am I gonna re-tap his computer? Is it just gonna be that easy?
All right, just like the first time.
Okay. Excuse me?
Haven't done that.
It's not letting me interact with it.
Haven't done that.
I feel like the puzzle is borked. What we're gonna try to do, hit menu, save, tapping again, we'll save, and we'll go to the main menu, sure, we'll save over that. Just to be safe, we'll load game. It's... oh boy!
Haven't done that.
Is there a way to get past this? Here's the problem. I have souvenirs. It requires big brain. Alright, so we'll put that there. This one's gotta go here. This one's gotta be turned this way. I figure if I can work from one of the sides, then it'll go a little bit smoother. Work my way around to the middle, maybe. We'll go ahead and do these pluses. So this one is either this way or this way. That one's pretty much gotta be that way. this circle one can go down like that. Ooh. Actually, no, the circle one has to go sideways. Because that one has to go sideways. Oh, man. Okay. So, this one's got to be like this. This one's got to be like that. That one's got to be like there. And this one like so. And like so. And like so. Ooh. Okay. Not a big problem. Just do that and this and aha. Go like that, but that unless can't do that unless I rotate this. Let's see how that goes. Try rotating that completely. Except then I can't fill in those correctly. So I think pretty much that one's got to be like that. This one has to go this way. If it goes like this. And then we get stuck here. Okay. What if... that there. Kinda sucks that I'm this close and I have no idea. Just glad this one's not timed. So this one pretty much has to go this way. Pretty much has to go this way. Technically that one could go up. That one's turned this way, and that one's turned this way. In theory, that one can go up. Let's take this one out, figure it out later. So if this one goes like this, this one gets flipped around. That, in theory, works, but there's problems this way. And I can't jump like that. Okay. I'm gonna reset and see what I can find. Okay, so this one has to go one of two ways. I'm gonna take care of the ones that pretty much have to go one direction. This one could go one of two ways, but I feel like it's probably along the bottom. This one has to be in this corner. Putting that in that corner cuts off a few things, but this one can only go one of two ways, and it's not up. And this one could, in theory, go up, but it doesn't really buy us much. That might be a thing, but I don't know what it would get us to do it that way. Whereas we might be able to do something like this. Okay, so this one has to go. This one has to go this way. Which makes this one have to go this way, pretty much. Which also forces that direction. Which forces that direction. Forces that there. Forces that there. Forces that there. Causes problems for everyone. Thing is that it has to go this way unless it goes up. Let's take out these pieces for the moment and test some things. Oh, that's it. Cool. I got it.
All right, what's he really up to?
Walk away. Time to go to the cabin in Loch Lomond. The cabin. Cool. And
Somewhere
double
you
tap.
got a special coin. I think I might need to borrow it for a while.
Scientist has fled. Documents left behind on an unencrypted drive. Tennis match confirmed. Formula batch 7 matches vaccines. All scientist accounts seized. Not worth pursuit. Kestrel remains. No further leverage needed from Fell. Feeding the American tips that will lead to Fell. She knows why, but let that keep them busy until the chills kick in. Release will hit on schedule. I left behind the key as instructed. In my case, it's a coin with a two-toned animal. Blocker 42. I don't see why you need the insurance at this point, but I'll play along. Well, it seems like we're supposed to go get this thing, and I don't know if we want to. I have 6 to my name currently. How much does it take? 2? Let me take the glasses off. I need the key.
That's done.
What is... Did it say anything about the key? I don't want to have to go back. 'Cause if I go back, I'm going to burn another ticket. I'll live in the secret lair. Nothing here. Nothing.
Still have to do that.
I don't know why I went to 7. Don't really need to go to my room.
Hi.
Right about now, that whole bag and drag thing you threatened me with would come in handy for Ewan.
That was just some EMTs. I slipped some cash. There's no plane. I really do work alone. You would have woken up feeling groggy in a hospital bed, but otherwise, fine. If you didn't end up just fighting them off, which you would have. Glad you listened to reason.
Reason, meaning threats?
Reason meaning threats.
You wouldn't still happen to have the formula, would you?
No! No!
Right. I was afraid of that.
It's a fair question to ask,
Bye.
though.
Bye!
Alrighty, looks like we're gonna have to go back and burn another ticket. Because I can't remember where it said the key was. She knows why. At least put it on schedule. I left behind the key as instructed. So was it at the desk? We'll check there and then we'll go to the hotel room. Dun, 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 dun.
Can't do that.
Why not? To 7. Nothing. I don't remember the code to get in the safe. I don't think we'll need it again. Who knows? Oop. I don't think we'll need to get back to what's her face's room. Okay, so it said he said the key was left behind. So does that mean the key is in here? Sorry about that. But that sounded great on audio. I just could not help it. could be. That's real weird to have somebody walking up behind you. I'm gonna hit the hint button. Track it down. I know where it is. It's not what I need. I need the key first. So we checked. In the hideout that's underneath the hotel. It wasn't there. And we checked in our room just to see if he just left it there for some reason. Where else would it be? Because it's got to be like places Ewan can get to. I'm going to check one last area, I guess. Just over here. See if there's anything. Nope. Cool. 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 Okay, I'm gonna hit this hint button. Oh! Ahahaha. I'm big dumb. I have checked this multiple times. There is a coin collection in all of this. The two-toned animal. Maybe.
This must be the right coin.
Alright, apparently it is. Alrighty. I have mentioned in the past that I was like, one of these coins is going to be useful because I kept accidentally clicking on that. Okay.
Can't check that off yet.
Sure.
Ewan's been planning the attack from here. Haven't done that.
During your journey with Dad, you stand on failure. You will stand with us in victory. You've not been granted permission to change security levels at the hotel hub. Our security team has returned the site to its proper state. You will not enact changes yourself again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that's important to remember. If we're not going to take this paper. We're going to make 9 circles on our little thing. And we're going to label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll surely remember that. Find the scientist. He can't hide forever. Someone must know where Kate stashed him. Keep the bombs mobile. Do not store in single location. Okay. Mr. Your mother is alive. Nancy, your mission, if you choose to accept it. Trying out all the... Nancy, a lifetime to teach you everything you need to know. If you're leaving, and you should be. So this is from our mom. I see that now. I don't know if I'm going to make it back home. I don't even know if this letter will ever reach you. The world is good, and I do believe that it is. And I will see you again. I hope to have a lifetime to teach you everything you need to know. I wish I had a lifetime for you to teach me everything I need to know. I'll do my best in the short time I have left. I'm imperfect and flawed, but my love for you is not the same can be said for your father. You aren't perfect either. I see you trying to be perfect, but you don't need to be. You just need to find life that fills you with energy and purpose. Be fair and truthful and take care of those who need you. The rest, well, that's living. I want to throw everything at the wall right now. Every bit of motherly advice. School, boys, college, career, travel, marriage. Not mother. But my mind keeps returning to something small. The memory won't get out of the way of the advice, so maybe it's more important. Dad and I dropped you off to your very first day of school. You were wearing that shirt with the horses on it, the really ugly one. It was the first thing you picked out for yourself, and you were so proud of it. As you ran to beat the bell, Dad made us late. Doubt that will ever change, and I remember asking your father, do you think she's ready? He was too nervous to even guess. It's funny what makes you worry. That's not the story. The story starts later that night. You had locked yourself in the room after school. Your dad couldn't lure you out, and it took a lot of pushing to get you to let me in. It took even longer to get the story out of you. If you don't remember, the classmates had made fun of your shirt, and you had cried. You were hiding because you thought your dad and I would be upset that you had cried. You felt you had to let us down. First, there's nothing you could do to let us down. Don't ever forget that. We'll be proud of you long after we're gone, long after you're gone too. It's just how it is. But here's why I bring this up again. The next day you went back in, you wore that shirt again, and the next day, for the next few weeks, it took a crowbar to get that thing away from you long enough to get it washed. Each time you'd wear the shirt, the same kids would make fun of you, and each day you'd come home looking just as despondent as can be. I remember I asked you why you kept wearing the shirt, and you told me very seriously, I want people to like me. My first thought was, okay, let's go burn that shirt. Then I understood what you really meant. You wanted people to like you. Even then you knew that you had to be yourself. Even when it's the most difficult thing you could possibly be. It would have been easier to hide who you were, but you wouldn't even consider doing that. You wanted people to like you, the real you. And Nancy, I know you who is brilliant, kind, strong, and a little bit of a dork. Hey, takes one to know one, and determined to live her life like it's an adventure. I think of that often because that day is when I knew you were going to be okay. No matter what life threw your way, I was hoping to have this conversation when you were older, a phrase which I know always upsets you, but you do deserve an explanation. Please know this. I had a chance to save the lives of a lot of good people. Sometimes as a parent, the best way to show your love is by doing everything in your power to make the world a better place. Sometimes the best option is to stay home, ignore the world, and make your home a better place. I wish there was a way to do both, because that's what you deserve. One day you will find yourself facing a similar choice. If I'm not there to help you decide, think about that little girl in the ugly horse shirt. Sorry, kiddo, that thing was grim. She knows what to do. Trust me. She's who I think of whenever I need help most. More than anything, I want to make it home to see you grow up. I love you today and always, and even when I'm gone. Be good and be a little bad. Be who you are. P.S. Please tell your father if he wants to hear what I have to say to him. He could look up the word apology in the dictionary. And make sure he does that, because that's where I've hidden the letter for him. Try to let him figure that out. It's better that way. P.P.S. I've left more than a few things behind for you, but I'll never tell you where. Look and you'll find them. I'm not talking about my work papers. Your father will lock those up if anything happens to me. Colony is my fight, and you don't need to pick it up just because you're my daughter. You'll find your own adventures. Okay.
Ewan, he's the one who lured me in.
Uh-huh. We have established that. What is this over here? Okay. So we need to
Did that.
confront Ewan. And that's basically just gonna be... Okay. I was concerned there for a second. We know Ewan is this way. Something tells me it's not gonna work that way. Uh-huh.
I found a secret room at the train station with everything you would need to stage the attack.
This all points to Ewan.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, you're right.
We need to assume he's ready to go. Can you handle him?
Yes, I can.
Good. Give me the glasses. I'll set these up so we can keep in touch. I'm gonna put a team together to scour the city for bombs. You find a way to neutralize him.
Got it.
Here.
I'll take care of it.
Hang on. Before I do anything stupid. Save. Ewan's gonna get it. There we go. To the Batcave! Or the Ewan cave.
Read you loud and clear, Zoe.
As much as I hate to say this, we can't do this alone. I'm looping in Moira and Alec.
Nancy, you on?
Is he helping? You can't seriously trust him. One thing at a time.
How many bombs do you think Ewan was able to make?
I have intel that says his team was able to produce enough of the agent for 4 bombs.
What's my next move?
Smart Money says if we disarm one bomb, the others will go. No one touch anything until we found all 4. Nancy, get in there and take Ewan out.
I'm on it.
Right. Where is he? Ooh, a coin collection.
Aha! Cannot say I blame him for adding a password.
Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Stop messing with that.
Aha.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Okay. I screwed up.
Stop messing with that.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Stop messing with that. Stop messing with that.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
I don't remember.
Stop messing with that.
If I'm supposed to get his attention, then why does it keep failing me every time I see him?
Way to get Ewan's attention.
Stop messing with that.
Oh yes, look at this panel. Stop messing. Dang it.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's
So
attention.
what am I supposed to do?
Stop messing with that.
Okay, so it's not that way.
Yet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Stop messing with that.
So do I just
Yet this
book
is
it
a
out of there?
surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Stop messing with that.
The answer is no. I don't know what I haven't tried.
Yet this is a surefire way
I-
to get Ewan's attention.
Might have to look this up.
Stop messing with that.
I have tried, I feel like, everything. Am I just supposed to pull something out? Hang on, we're gonna search for something. Because I am stuck and I don't know how to unstuck is the problem. So I'm down to basically it feels like this is close to the end. But I have no idea what I need to do for Ewan. So I'm just going to scroll through this real quick. Good grief. Eventually I'll get there. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're going to load here. Because it's not that far back. It's just a little bit of talking we have to listen to. Can we skip through it? No. Okay. So I need to figure out where I need to go first, because there's apparently something else that you need to futz with to
Seriously, trust him. One thing at a time.
How many bombs
to make it work.
Ewan was able to make?
I have intel that says his team was able to produce enough.
I want to
of
make
the
sure I do
H4
that,
bomb.
or I know
What's
where
my
I
next
need to go
move?
first.
Smart Money says if we disarm one bomb, the others will go. No one touch anything until we found all 4. Nancy, get in there and take Ewan out.
I'm on it.
Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and save now and say, sure, we'll just say Ewan's going to get it. Alright, so we need to find where the firewall controls are. Here? It's just, okay, so it's the same splash screen here. Ah, okay. So it's right here. So what we have to do is we have to back out here, turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here, and then futz with this. Cool. Okay. Oh, got it this time.
Don't say I blame him for adding a password.
Uh-huh. Yep. Sure. Yep. Sure. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and blast it, Sky.
This is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Okay, so now we back out. Turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here.
Time to make sure Ewan can't escape.
I shouldn't do that right now.
So you're breaking things now.
What? So where's the thing I can futz with?
This is a surefire way to get
So I know where to go for this part.
Time Time to make sure Ewan can't escape. I shouldn't do that right now.
So you're breaking things now.
What?
Bet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
So I can see that
Make sure
happen.
Ewan can't escape.
What is this?
So you're breaking things now.
I don't know. Okay. So now I need to pull this up again. This says to mess with the firewall controls. Where are the firewall controls? What?
Bet this is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Is it just these?
Time to make sure Ewan can't escape.
Ah, I can't take the glasses off. That's cool. Where are the firewall controls? So there's definitely something in these rows, but that's all I can access there. Ah, there we go. There we go.
This won't stop me, you know. I've already won.
Why would you do this?
Because I can.
You used my mom to lure me here so you could get some stupid formula.
You're just figuring that out now, are you?
We're going to stop you.
Nancy, we need to shut down all of the remote bombs. The bombs scattered throughout the city are linked back to US servers. You need to take them offline in a specific order. Okay? First, you need to gather all of the correct USB drives from the servers around the room. First thing, find the red drive from the Forbes server.
The red drive from the... I'm gonna turn off B4. With a sneeze, apparently.
I can't do that.
Ah, so it is back here. Okay. Which one's Forbes? I need the Tartan's book. Forbes is this one. So it's blue and green. That's not it. This one.
That's not the one I need.
Are you sure about that? It says red. Forbes. It's that one.
Here's the next step. The green drive from the Cameron server.
What does Cameron look like? This is so dumb that this is supposed to be extremely Scottish, and it's just like, ah, yes, we will have their USB drives coded by Tartan. The green from
Next,
Cameron.
the blue drive from the A server.
Blue from Hack. So it's mostly white. That one should be easy to find. the correct one? Is that hay? Okay. So it's the blue one from hay.
Good. Now get the yellow drive from the Murray server.
Did that.
Confronted Ian, or Ewan, so I'll go ahead and do that. What is Murray? Murray is blue and green, but mostly green, actually. It's not it. It's got a little bit of red in it. Uh-huh.
Last, get the purple drive from the Douglas server.
The Douglas is zoop right here.
Here's the next step. Go to the main computer in the server area. You should see a lot of USB ports.
Okay.
I shouldn't do that right now.
What?
Here's the next step. Some of the ports
here
are
we
going to be linked. Look at the board. Do you see any lines connecting them?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Think of those as groups. You'll place all of the drives onto the board, but there can be no repeating color in any group, column, or row. You're going to need to move faster.
I'm sorry? This is timed? I don't like that there is timed Sudoku in this. That one's not it. There. There. Yellow could be there. Green would have to be there. There for this. Actually, yellow can't be there. Yellow would have to be here. Should make yellow here for this row. Is there time Sudoku for this? Oh, this has got to be up here. Actually, no. It's got to be over here. Red here. Red can't be there. What's in there? Yellow? Purple's got to be there. One of these has to be green. Actually, this can't be purple because purple in that one. That'll be purple there too. That can't be yellow. There's also red there, so that line is done. Purple for this row has to be here. That's in the same group as this, which means it has to be here. And this purple is here. It's a good thing I know how to do Sudoku. Otherwise, this would suck. Red, and yellow. Is that right? I've got 2 greens and 2 blues in the wrong ones. That looks right to me. These two have some issues. This one's got double greens and this one got double blues. can't swap the green and blue. I can't do that either. Alright. I've got 2 greens in this line and 2 blues in this line. Does that work? No. There's 2 blues here. And there's 3 purples. That absolutely doesn't work. What if... Does that work? No. Now we're missing green here. The green, but the purple kind of has to be at the bottom. And we're missing blue on this one, and we got an extra blue on which group? Or just in this column. I'm really glad this one isn't timed. It would suck. Three purples again. Is there anyone that's mostly complete? So there's this one, which I'll drop a green, I'll drop the blue there, and I'll drop the purple here. That probably won't stay, but gives us a starting point. These two. Should do the green or yellow up at the top. It's definitely not green at the bottom, and it's blue potentially at the bottom. If this is all correct, then the red goes up in this top corner. So far, so good. If we fill in the rest of this, it's yellow and purple, but yellow would have to be here, and purple would have to be here. That's that line done, and that group we'd have to fill in with red. We just got 2 colors missing here, which is a green and a purple, and fill in like this. That doesn't work because of this group. So something's got to change here. Can't move yellow, so red has to adjust somewhere else on this group. Except that means red's not up here. Green can't be down here in this row or this column. What if we swap those? That didn't work. And then we swap these. That in theory works, but now we need a red somewhere. The problem that presents is does that work? I think no, there's a purple doubled up here in this row. Of course it doesn't. Purple needs to be in this column. Green needs to be in that one. So here, which means that one of these has to be wrong. What if this green's up there and then that didn't work either because there's blue here. I guess we could try to solve one group at a time. So there's 3 missing from here. And this one can't be red or yellow. Well, mostly it can't be yellow. And purple can't be here, so purple has to be here for this group. And since this can't be yellow, that has to be blue. So that group has to be correct at this point, based on what we know. Which gets us somewhere. Which means this top one has to be red to make that line work. Now here's where it gets iffy. Actually, no, because green has to go here since purple and green are the ones missing in this line. So that one has to be correct. That line has to be correct. This is missing only 2. It's missing blue and yellow, which could go in either order. We can drop them in here for now. Green would have to go up top, being as there's already a green in this group. This line is missing yellow and purple, and if we know purple is correct in this column, then we can put these in like so. Which means we can put this red one in here. There's a green and blue missing, but that means blue has to go here and green has to go here. There is a red and a blue missing here, but since blue's already in this row, it has to go like that. Yellow has to go here, according to what we've done. But that can change because these two I just put in randomly. So that, in theory, all works. Okay. And green has to go here, and purple has to go here, which is wrong. Got double yellows and double purples. Which groups have doubles? Any of them? No. Which makes things difficult. Okay, so that makes all the lines work. We've still got 2 purples in a row and 2 yellows in a row. The yellow has to move over here. But the 2 there are... It has to be this yellow? Except that doesn't work. It has to be this yellow. Because we know this, based on what we've done, we know this purple has to be correct. Oh, this is frustrating. Because I can't move this one. I only move this one out of the way, which means that the yellow one has to move from here to here. What if I do that? I can't move the red up there. I can move the blue up there, but I feel like the purple is correct there. I'll try resetting this another time. Alright, so we have this one that we can mostly fill in. Because yellow can't be here. And purple can't be here. So purple is either here or there. Blue is the wild card in this situation because it could go in any of the 3. Yellow can't go here specifically. Purple can't go here specifically. We'll put blue there and yellow leaves red up top. That's still the same. Then we'll fill this in. So if purple is here instead, which is different than last time, that leaves us green and blue to move around. We have no help with green or blue in terms of that. Blue we don't need here. We need it either here or here. So we put blue there. We also need a green and a yellow. In theory that works. We need a purple and a yellow up here. So we call this one and this one correct. We need only a yellow in this line, in this column. We need a red and a green, which could go either of those two. In this line, we need a green and a blue. And we'll put green here for that one, and green here for that one. Blue here, red here. We already have a red for this shape, so we'll put red here for this line where one of the last purples will go. And this purple can go here, and this blue. We can't have that purple go there. This bird plastic go here. These have to go like this, and then like so. That leaves a red at the bottom, a green right here, and a blue over there, which is wrong. We need a blue here. Why did I put the red at the bottom? Oh, I know. I know why. It's dumb, but I know why. So for this shape, I'm just gonna reset it again. So for this shape, yellow has to be in this group down here at the bottom. It has to be in one of these three because yellow can't be here, so it's not here. And yellow can't be here for this group, so it has to be in one of these three. I'll leave it there for the time being. I still feel confident that I can fill out most of this shape. So purple can't go up top, blue can go anywhere, yellow can't go here. So we'll put purple there, we'll put blue here, and we'll put yellow here. That's that shape done. Red, still up top. That leaves green and purple, which I feel like is what we did the first time, but maybe it's going to be different this time. So green cannot go here, so green has to go at the top according to this. We're missing a blue and a yellow. We've got yellow at the bottom, so we'll put yellow there and blue there. There's only one yellow missing, so we'll put it there where it's supposed to go. According to that, purple goes here, which is wrong, unless this purple just goes over here, but then that means another purple goes in along this way. So that causes multiple problems. What if we just swap where yellow and purple are for this? What does that do for us? Red's still at the top because always, apparently. That gives us green and blue along this. And one of these, and this one's not blue, this one's not green. We'll try along here. This one can't be purple. This one could be anything, and this one could be anything. green here and a blue here. See what happens. I feel like something's gonna go wrong. So maybe I'll switch it now just to hopefully counteract that. Green would have to go there, and the yellow would have to go down there at the bottom. That would leave a blue up here at the top, which is immediately wrong. So, because there's a blue here. So we're gonna switch these around, and actually that doesn't work either, because the yellow has to go here. But that does complete that shape. So that leaves a green at the top. I feel confident in these two rows. So I'm going to actually fill out a grid real quick. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I feel confident this is red, yellow, purple, blue, and green. And that this is green, purple, red, yellow, blue. Okay. And this one is blue, because this one has to be yellow. And that one would need to be green for this shape to work. So that leaves one blue left, which would be here. Okay. We need a red and a green along here. Don't know if we really have information as to which one goes where. We can just put them down for the time being and see what we come up with. And just get the line completed for the time being. It's a purple and a yellow. It could go either way. Let's look at the shapes. So we're missing 3 here. And we said the yellow has to be in one of these over here, and in this case it has to be either here or here. So we'll try it at the top, I guess, see where that gets us. Okay, so far so good. We've got purple, blue, and green, so we need yellow, which would be down at the bottom, but that doesn't work. So immediately where we took a guess, we're going to rearrange things. We're going to say yellow's down at the bottom, which means purple is over here, and yellow is up here at the top. Does that work out? All the shapes have one yellow. Okay, good. It's a good start. So now we need a purple and a red. That didn't give us any help, but we know that purple can't go here in this purple can't go here in this shape, so purple has to go here in this shape, which means the red goes here and here. And if I've done everything correctly, purple goes here and green goes here.
I did it!
Yes! You did it!
Yeah, you won. I'm foiled, etc. Wait a second. I just remembered. I've got another. There she is.
I found the last bomb. It's in here with me.
What you're looking at is a biological bomb.
Okay.
Is the placement important?
Extremely! The blocks must be removed in the following sequence. Small, small, medium, large. Consecutive blocks in a sequence must be touching each other along an edge. You have to press them in. Hurry! I'm losing you. You're on your own in there, but you can do this.
Crap. That's wrong. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not right. Nah, I've left 2 stranded there. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whoa, that was too close. I defused the bomb.
You did good. I'm off to help Alex find his sister. P.S. Bridget says, "Oh, hello, my dear." I'll miss her. She was fun.
Okay.
Dear Mom, my trip to Scotland was eventful, to say the least. I'm not entirely sure I should have come, but in some ways, things worked out better than expected. The colony operation has been stopped again. Zoe told me that all information related to the colony formula has been destroyed for good. Ewan is gone. He was taken into custody, and I can honestly say I have no more information. It seems like he was just a guy who felt small, who was tricked into doing the bidding of strangers who made him feel important. He never had the tools he needed. That's why he had to lure me in. I'll give him this. He knew how to get my attention. Revenant is still out there, but for now, they're on the run. I don't think that's my fight anyway, at least not for a while. I think Zoe will be able to manage without me. Speaking of, last I heard Zoe was working with Alec to track down his sister. With those two working together, it's only a matter of time before she's brought home safely. It seems that's just the next step in Zoe's mission to expose and bring down Revenant. She has a huge task in front of her, but from what I've seen of Zoe's work, Revenant's got plenty to worry about. Alex's brush with Revenant has pushed him to set aside his work as a skip tracer. In the course of tracking down his sister, he made some connections with Cathedral, and not surprisingly, the rest of that is classified.
So he's the new guy in the
Moira
chair.
seemed happy to see me, and to her credit, I really believe she wants to make up for her betrayal of your trust. It's strange. I expected to be angry with Moira, but I'm not. I know her motivations were good, even though her actions weren't. And I see how much she misses you. I think I should keep in touch with her. I think that's what you would do. And I guess the last part of the trip is you. I found the letter you wrote all those years ago. I don't know what else to say. I think I was so desperate to solve the mystery of your accident that I forgot I already knew what mattered. I knew who you were. I've known that my whole life. I see you when I look in the mirror, and at Dad, and at everything you loved, and I hear your song whenever the world is quiet enough. I'm headed home to see Dad and everyone else. I'll write you again, and I will find the rest of those letters, even if it takes a lifetime. Love, Nancy.
Who's quoted on the plaque? It was Robert Burns. Hey, I got some things. I got the souvenir one because I just kept on and kept on. Egged? Aerialist? That's for, like, going back and forth, I guess, across the window and stuff. But I bet that's for, like, wearing the glasses for as long as you possibly can. I don't know about that one. For being good at the archery thing, I don't know. That one I got. That's easy enough. The world is your bank. Is that just to get enough money? Spoiler free. Alrighty. Gastronaut. So that's just make... What? Okay, whatever. Alrighty.
Operation Surprise George with ice cream is a go. Get her to scoop in time to see the winners announced. You guys are so going to win. George is really excited about this, so I wrote a plan for how to cheer her up if you guys aren't selected to be on the show on the other side of this note. Oh, Bess.
Bess. Oh. Things happening?
Everyone, quiet! Stop talking! I'm serious!
Just hide the
Everyone
pointer.
be quiet!
You're the only one talking.
Okay, that's fair.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Each episode, a new team has been announced to take part in next season's New Zealand adventure. And tonight, we've narrowed it down to 2. Will it be last season's fan favorites? Or newcomers Nancy Drew and Greg Fain?
I wonder.
Sorry, George. Don't give me that look.
2 plane tickets are in the mail heading for Greg and Nancy. Good luck, you two. You're gonna need it. Here's a peek at the dangers you'll be facing on your trek through New Zealand. Sheep.
Alrighty.
Adorable birds. Film scouting crews. Different
Alrighty.
sheep. Oh, right. And active volcanoes, decaying rope bridges, avalanches, deadly storms, cave collapses, treacherous competitors, and of course, more sheep.
Okay.
Get ready, Nancy and Greg, for the biggest adventure of your lives on Pacific Run, New Zealand.
So, which Nancy Drew game is next is the real question. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
hear it for Nancy and Greg. And also me, because I'm coming along too. Hooray for Bess.
Is he going to tell us what the next one is? The Shattered Medallion. Alrighty. So if we're going to do these in order from now on, I guess. Because, like, I looked at the early ones, and, like, they get
You
some...
sound good.
You're being far too nice.
Well, let me be nice now and again.
Fair enough. Sit. Pull up a bench.
It's nice hearing someone play the piano again.
Your mom said that the best gift you could ever give a child is a house full of music.
I like that.
You know, she was not a natural musician. I was there when she started playing.
Really?
Oh, just terrible.
I just assumed she was a natural.
No, I mean, you remember her singing voice.
Remember it? I inherited it.
When she would sing the national anthem,
I remember.
just the sea of heads would turn back with this look like, who is this person and why does she hate music?
I always tried to hide.
Yeah, until you realized you were just as bad.
Worse.
But she owned it. Like you. She was always just happy to be who she was. I'm glad you got that from her.
I still miss her.
Me too. I'm sorry it took you running off to Scotland to talk about this stuff. Hannah stepped in and you kept marching on and I didn't want to interrupt.
I felt the same way about you.
You know, by avoiding talking about the painful stuff, we didn't talk about the good stuff either. I think it's time.
I agree.
What's your favorite memory? A favorite. Doesn't have to be the favorite.
I loved it when we'd go up north in the fall.
For the donuts.
They were so good. We should go again.
Agreed.
What was yours?
Easy. The day I met her.
Yeah? I know that story.
Well, sit tight. It takes about 9 seasons to tell it correctly.
Oh, that's cool. All of the concept art. Well, maybe not all the concept art, but just like the concept art for the renders. Bridget Shaw, aka Zoe Emo. Kate Drew. Dun dun dun. Oh. What it is.
Yeah, busted. No.
Isn't anyone curious about my life? No backstory for me? No character development? Fine, I'll just hang out here.
That never came into fruition. So, I think it's safe to say we beat the game. It's done now. So I'm gonna swap us back. There we go. It always hurts to do that. So I'm gonna just cut out the game real quick. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I always like the. I won't say I like point and click adventures. I mean, Nancy Drew games are point and click adventures, but they're more like about the puzzles and everything. So it's. I like the. I mean, I like hidden object games, but that's a different thing, I feel like. At least slightly different. Whereas this, I feel like, is... It is a ton of fun, but it is its own beast because it's mostly built on all those puzzles and everything. And doing things like all these, like, there's certain keys that you need to unlock certain locks, and then you have to go find what locks those keys are hidden behind, and it's a lot of like that, where it's like one thing will lead you to the next, 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 and it's a ton of fun. I'm almost certainly going to play another one of these. I don't know when. I'd have to buy another one of these, so it's just honestly, it's mostly a matter of that. Otherwise, I don't know when I'll play it. Sometime. Because I love playing the Nancy Drew games. Like I say, one of the big things about the games is that, like, a lot of the older ones, I know that the stories kind of, like, tie one into the next and the next and the next and the next. And one of the things I may do is I may end up playing all of them. I don't know. It really depends. But I'm going to just double check how much currently the Shattered Medallion is. It's $20 on Steam. So I will add it to my wish list, just in case. Because when I was looking for which Nancy Drew game to play, I mostly just was like, hey, which one does people on the internet like? And a lot of people were like, hey, the Silent Spy is cool. And I was like, interesting. What does some of it look like? And it didn't, like, some of the games look very, very dated in their graphics and everything, which is part of the reason why I didn't do them. But also, I just kind of was like, I'll pick this one, and just started there. I think a lot of the earlier ones, if I just search Nancy Drew in the we'll go by release date. Hopefully that'll help us. Let's see. Is it going up or down? It looks like it's going up. So we'll go all the way back to here. The Creature of Kapu Cave is supposedly one of the first ones. And I started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's a few games before this one. Although it looks like Shattered Medallion was released on Steam before Silent Spy. I don't know. It may be one of those things I research later and see like what the correct order to play the Nancy Drew games is. And what I may do is I may play in order from Nancy Drew Silent Spy on, and then whenever we finish that up, which at this point I know the last one is Midnight in Salem, because that's the newest Nancy Drew game, which I actually have watched. Oddly enough, I watched somebody play it because I was like, oh, I want to watch some people play some Nancy Drew games. And it's a good storyline. I'm getting to the point where I don't remember like the puzzles and things, but it may be to the point where like if I just see them, I would be able to do them. Which is why I didn't just start with that one, because the graphics on it are actually kind of cool, and they've got a lot of good 3D stuff in that. And there are some interesting 3D puzzles that are involved in that. But yeah, it'll be one of those things. I'll look into it later. As of right now, I don't have any other Nancy Drew games on the docket. Shattered Medallion will probably be one of the next ones I do, just because it's the next one in line, and it said it at the end of the Nancy Drew game that we just finished, so it should be good. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Like I say, I like playing these a whole bunch. And I'm bound to play another one eventually. It'll just take me time to, actually buy another one. So I don't have anything else for tonight. So I'll probably end the stream just because it is 9 o'clock now, which is when I usually end, even though it's a few minutes early just because I got a later start because of weird technical things. If you all watch this live, then I usually what I've started doing is after I finish a stream, I'll immediately export the VOD to YouTube. I'm less worried about the whole like editing on the YouTube end, just because YouTube wasn't making me as excited about making content as just streaming. Streaming I feel like is a lot more casual, where you can put in the work ahead of time to make everything look real nice. Like the fact that I've got this all set up, and like honestly, if I had like a border around here, I'll get it eventually. Here, if I had a border like on these two sides, where it kind of like matched the rest of the display, then that would be ideal. Honestly, I'd love to actually like have some overlays and stuff to put out onto all my stuff to make it actually match the tone and everything that I've got. But it's one of those things. I like the idea of streaming better because I feel like it's a lot more casual and it's long form typically, where you don't just like stream for like 15 minutes and say like, okay, bye. Where it's more sit down for like 2 hours and just crank out some gameplay and that kind of stuff. Whereas if I'm making a video, it's like, okay, I played maybe a game of Magic, depending on how that goes, and then it's done. I gotta finish the video because that's all I had time for, or I have to make longer videos, and it's I'd rather make just long form content that people just divide up however they want to divide it up, because I know I've watched stuff that way. A lot of what I end up watching recently is VODs of streams that are on YouTube, so it is what it is. If you are watching on Twitch, then over on my YouTube, like I say, all my VODs from a certain point, I don't remember when it was, maybe the first one was the first Nancy Drew video, because I think what I was planning was, it's either Nancy Drew or maybe Apex, just because I wanted to test everything before I did the Nancy Drew stuff, but I don't know for certain. And like I say, you can head over to YouTube. It's got it should be Tox over here that I'm calling him because he needs a name apparently. Batman's, the Skelly Man's, the Toxic Titan, as it were. And it'll have the same logo and the same banner as the Twitch stuff. That way it's easy to find. And if you're watching on YouTube, this stuff happens live, which is why some things like at the beginning where I had technical issues just stays in, because I'm not going to edit it out. It's fine. It's live, and that's what happens. So if you want, it's twitch.tv/Toxic Titan Gaming. We'll get you to my Twitch page, and you can just favorite there, or follow, or whatever it is. I don't have subs yet, so don't have to worry about that. You don't have to spend money to watch me. I just do this because it's fun. But if you watch live, you can talk to me. Even if it's a quiet night like tonight, nobody really had much to say, but that's fine. You don't have to say anything. I am perfectly capable of doing a show by myself, and that's fine. Although, there's a lot of times I will have other people involved, like my brother and some of his friends and some of my friends and that kind of stuff. And so there's lots of that goes on. And if you are ever wondering, hey, is he streaming tonight? Which typically I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 to 9. Although, depending on what happens, it's a very flexible schedule at the moment just because of the fact that I don't have anywhere to be most days right now. So it's one of those situations where it's like I might stream another day. I might not stream a certain day just because of, like yesterday I didn't stream just because I was having technical issues. I've streamed before just because of mental health issues where I was just not having a good day, where I just could not put on a smiling face and say, hey, I'm going to stream, especially if it was just going to be just me. And so if you ever want to know if I am or am not streaming on a specific day, I will try my best to tweet out beforehand what we're going to stream. And if I don't tweet out beforehand, it goes out right as I start my stream, because typically there is a button that I hit that is tweet and go live, which sends a tweet out that's just the title of the stream and a link to the stream. So you can go there. And the Twitter is at Toxic Titan YT, because gaming did not fit, so I had to shorten it. But that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap all this up for tonight, because I got things I got to do and things I got to watch and all that sort of stuff. So I will catch you next time, hopefully, because I know there are larger people that you could watch, and if you are watching this, I appreciate that. I do this, like I say, for fun, not for profit. Although, if at some point it gets to the point where I can make some money on this, that'd be cool. I'm not gonna say that is number one goal, but honestly, this as a dream job is not too bad. But I'm gonna head out because I have yet to eat tonight, and that's important. You should always eat at least 2 meals or so a day, one in the morning, one at night, just so you can keep those nutrients in you. And I'm gonna go do things. So you all go do things, I'll go do things, and we'll meet back here maybe tomorrow. How's that sound? All right? All right. So until then, have fun, play games, and take care. Bye.